Okay, folks, this video is not about King Charles or the creature on the right. It's about the guy in the middle, the Indian George Clooney from India. Anyway, that's what this video is about. So this Indian George Clooney, the Indian George Clooney, he's married to a billionaire. You see this creature on the right? Her dad is a billionaire. And they're saying he's going to be the next prime minister, right? And just a couple of days ago, I did a video showing you how that the last prime minister was only in office for 45 days, which connects to Elvis being dead for 45 years and that Trump is the 45th president. I told you everything is about Elvis and Trump, okay? It's a ritual because next year, I told you my two predictions are going to happen. And next year they're going to crown a king, right? I told you the king's coronation for Charles is next year. And Elvis, he died at the age of 42, okay? And I told you Seattle's going to get struck on June 11th, and Seattle's in Washington State. Washington is the 42nd state. So it's all about the 42-45, okay? Because he's been dead for 45 years, since 1977. He died in August 16th, 1977. It's going to be 45 years all the way until August 16th next year, all right? And I told you my two predictions are in between that next year, on June 11th and August 4th. But anyway, it's all about the 42-45. So they're saying George Clooney is going to be the next prime minister of Britain, this dude. And it just so happens that this guy is 42 years old, you see? So remember what I showed you, that the Liz Truss, whatever, she was taken out after 45 days, and now you have a 42-year-old who's going to be the next prime minister. Because I told you it's all about the 42-45. And even his billionaire wife is 42 years old also. And like I said, this person was only in office for 45 days, the last prime minister. And look, she even has the TRU like Trump in the name. Anyway, like I said, it's about the 42-45. So let's look at when this George Clooney was born. The Indian George Clooney. May 12th, 1980. Okay, folks, now pay attention. There's stuff at the bottom right here I'm covering up. I don't want you to see for a reason. First, I'm going to show you this, okay? So from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, January 8th, 1935, his identical twin, that's the day his identical twin died, okay? And to this Rishi Sunak's birthday, the George Clooney guy, from Elvis's birthday to his birthday, the exact days they're born. Look at the amount of days: 16562, 16,562. So look at that. So it was 16,562 days, right? Look, 614 is Trump's birthday, which is the 165th day of the year. You see, it's 165. Then 611, the day I'm telling you Seattle's going to get struck, is the 162nd day, 162. So it's got the 165, 162 in the numbers, okay? Now I'm going to show you what I was covering up. So from the exact day Elvis was born, 1935, to the exact day that this Rishi Sunak, the next prime minister, is born in 1980. Look at that. 45 years, 4 months, 5 days. It's the 45-45. You see that? And I just told you how important the 42-45 is, because Elvis has been dead for 45 years, and he's going to still be dead for 45 years, all the way up until next August 16th. And my two predictions land in between now and August 16th. I told you that. On June 11th next year and on August 4th next year. Anyway, so it's the 45-45. And I told you this George Clooney dude, him and his wife are both 42 years old. And like I said, if everything I've been telling you, and you think it's a coincidence, you know, look, if you're new to the channel, you're not going to understand everything. You have to watch a bunch of my videos to fully grasp it. But I was showing you the king's coronation date next year is on the 126th day of the year. And look, 4 months, 5 days is 126 days in between Elvis's birthday and Rishi Sunak's birthday. Because it's 4 months, 5 days, right? 126 days. Look at that. And the king's coronation is on 5/6, which is the 126th day of the year next year. And Boris Johnson, he dropped out. This way they could get this Rishi Sunak in. And look at that. You see how he walked through the 33 doors? You see how he's walking in between the pillars? And it's got a 3-3 on each side. Because see, the 33 is the number of ascension, okay? Because they love to mock God, because Jesus was crucified at the age of 33 and he rose from the dead at 33. And that's why they use the 33 in all their major stories, on the news, even in the fake news, okay? Of course, if you've known my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But it's to mock God, the 33, because it's the number of ascension. And it just so happens from the 45th president, Donald Trump, from his birthday, June 14th, 1946, Donald Trump, to that Rishi Sunak, George Clooney guy, it's 33 years, you see? Even this has significance because that's Bill Gates' birthday, 10/28. But forget about that. It's 33 years in between Trump, the 45th president, and this next prime minister, his birthday. Or if you just went from Trump's birthday right before the guy was born, this Rishi Sunak, in between their birthdays, how many days? Is 333 days or 334. Look at that. It's the 333 again. Or if you just went from Rishi Sunak's birthday to the 45th president's birthday, June 14th, in the same year, is 33 days or 34 days. See, it's the 33 again. You understand? Because I'm just showing you, the year is not important. I'm just showing you the in between the dates. All right, this is the year that Sunak was born. Anyway, this is Trump's birthday. That's his birthday. I was just showing you all the 33 connections to the 45 president. And I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, 2023, which just so happens to be Obama's birthday, August 4th, but Trump gets the head wound on August 4th. And in between May 12th and August 4th is either 85 days or 84 days. Okay, if you include that day, it's 85. Without it, it's 84. Look at that. 84223. 84223. Look at that. You see? Again, I ask you, what is the coincidence of all that? Because remember, Trump is the 45th president, and Rishi Sunak is 42 years old. It's the 42-45, and it's been 45 years since Elvis's death. So this is the last thing I'm going to show you, because I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. I could have showed you so many connections connecting Rishi Sunak to the King Charles, I mean. But check this out. From Elvis's death date to today's date, when they're saying that he's going to be the next prime minister, this guy. So from Elvis's death to today, it's 45 years, like I said, right? But look at these numbers. 165, 166. Get it? June 14th, Trump's birthday is the 165th day, and on leap year, it's the 166th day. You see? Like I said, if you think these are coincidences, then you can think what you want. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is it's 45 years because Trump is the 45th president. And Elvis has been dead for 45 years. And he's still going to be dead for 45 years during my 2 predictions next year. It'll still be 45 years. Anyway, Let me just do a quick recap, and then I'm going to end the video. Like I said, folks, I could show you a ton more information, but I'm just going to make it simple. So from Elvis's birth date, the exact day he's born, to the exact day that Rishi Sunak, the next prime minister, is born, okay, it's 45 years, 4 months, 5 days, okay? And I told you, Elvis has been dead for 45 years. Trump's the 45th president. 45. Look at that. And remember, Liz Truss, the prime minister that just got resigned, whatever, she was in the office only 45 days. Okay? And this new guy, Rishi Sunak, is 42 years old. And I told you that Seattle is in Washington, and Washington's the 42nd state. Elvis died at the age of 42. And like I said, Elvis has been dead for 45 years. Trump is the 45th president. By the way, Seattle, Washington's initials, SW, equals 42. SW. Like I said, everything's about the 42 and 45, okay? Which connects to Elvis and Trump. And so my two predictions, like I said, June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in Seattle next year. And August 4th, Trump gets his head wound and he survives his head wound. Okay, and it's most likely going to be in Ohio. The two crowns right there with the high. Anyway, Seattle, and then Elvis becomes a part of the Seattle event after this June 11th spectacular event. Anyway, folks, like I said, I could have done so much more to prove to you what's going on here. Anyway, end of video.